A ver, bitrate, por favor, por lo que más quieras. Deja de caer, por favor. Me lleva a la... Estoy tratando de aprender no decir groserías en los primeros minutos, pero no sé cuánto queda. Anya's looking at the bitrate. Bitrate, stop. O te mato. The Spanish comes out when I get upset. Just more natural to be angry with that. It's more satisfying. Brings it out. It's just so much better to be angry. Cuando uno habla en español y puede decir todo lo que se me dé la gana. And then be nice in English. Because it's sweeter? I don't know. If OBS, listen to me. If you crash again, I hope you don't, but if you crash again, I'm looking at the frame rate right now. Don't go higher. If you crash again, I'm gonna give up for the day, and then I'm gonna be sad. It's gonna be a downer. I can just stream tomorrow after I yell at my internet company. But I don't want that to happen. If you don't crash, it'll be fantastic. Also, I can procrastinate on not reading Dr. Stone. Because I'm like 20 chapters away from finishing that thing. Guess the culture you're from? Based on what? Just your username? Anybody can be from anywhere. You are a child from planet Earth. Given I have no context clues whatsoever, that's the best guess that I could possibly make. And your username is in English, so what, an English-speaking country? The US, Canada, Australia, any place in the UK, that island off of Argentina, South Africa. Pa' que veas. Chopper, Frankie. Robin didn't fight, but I'm gonna add her anyway. I also misspelled Robin. Dual citizenship. Fantastic. Does that mean that you know the Nihongo? Or were you just born there? Ripper Frankie. I was about to bid Brooke. No, Brooke is still not here. But do you have dual citizenship? Do you have a Japanese passport? I've heard that it's wonders. It's wondrous for traveling. Oh, I forgot Nami. Oh, that's so great! Good on you. I mean, it's not exactly your achievement, it's your parents' achievement, but you are reaping the benefits of their decision. Nami? Okay, this one I know. Kaku. Jabra? I know it's the wolf dude, I just don't remember the spelling. I'll double check later. Usopp started with Jabra, but then he moved to somebody else? Because he didn't finish the fight. Who did you fight? No. Then you got the key and then you went away. Yes. Okay. Memory is working. Do you think you will ever plan on learning Japanese? I always feel bad when I remember that I didn't finish my studies. And Duolingo does not work, that is not a very good help. Stupid bird. All it does is give me anxiety. I'm forgetting somebody at the CP9. The Yo-Yoi. Yeah, Bluno has already been defeated. Who the fuck is Kumadori? That's his name? It's so long. Oh, does that... Would that count? Usopp fighting Kaku just because he's used him as a sword? Bluno has already been defeated, so he doesn't count. This is specifically after Robin shouts that she wants to live. Fukuro. That's the Chapapa guy. I remember his laugh more than his name. Fukuro. And it makes sense. He's round, like an owl. Fukuro. Duh. And what was the Yo-Yoi? Komadori. Frankie either fought Fukuro or Komodori. I bet Komodori. Yay! I like making fun of a streamer friend. He married a Japanese person. And sometimes I like going into his chat and just start writing in Japanese phrases. So I can try to riz his wife. He's like, if you don't start picking up Japanese, I'm gonna sweep her off her feet and take her away from you. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of swapping of enemies. Like Sanji, like Nami fought Khalifa, but at the beginning it was Sanji. It's all in good fun. If I can just be, you know how there's the American way, thanks to friends, like, how you doing? I'll just go sweep over there and just be like, hey, 大丈夫? 元気ですか? And you know, make her heart go doki doki. I don't know what else you did, Usopp, but okay, this is what my memory has conjured up. I need to double check. Just with episode names, I can glean. Luffy, the rest of Frankie family, near Ennies, Polly. I'm not adding whatever the fuck Polly and the Frankie family did. They're there, they're existing, and trying their best. Yeah? I can just be, you know, like, hey, let's go do something tanoshi. It can be like, eiga ga mishou ka? Spandam, that's his fucking name. It's either that or also like teasing him because he was born in the States, so his because he also knows Spanish. But because he was born and raised in the States, I like making fun of his Spanish. I hate him too. Ah, my keyboard. Have you seen the live action of One Piece? Because I know not every OG fan saw it. But I have high hopes for something. Mm-hmm. Because if you have or haven't seen it, the live action actually kills... They killed Mary. You know, like the ba person that was taking care of Kaya? Like, he's dead. He's dead. And it's fine. He doesn't ever come up in the story again. They also showed Zoro actually killing another person from Baroque Works. So I'm really, really hoping that if they make Robin snap Spandam's spine, that they kill him. This was my hope. But then we see him again in the story, so now it's like, I don't know if they would. I mean, if he's not that important to the story, I think they could get away with killing him. Like, just straight up, just. I mean, I'm sad that Mary died, because now, if you think about it, live action Kaya is completely alone, because they also didn't make, they didn't cast the three children that Usopp used to hang out with. So now Kaya has no Klahador, has no Mary, no parents, and no kids to keep her company. She was left alone. I know that he pops up again, but besides the fact that he's still breathing and that he popped up again with CP0, story-wise, is he integral to the story? Has he done something that's like... Because Lucci and Kaku can come back. They're the ones that actually do stuff. Spandam doesn't do shit. So live action could kill him off. I would not mind at all if they did that. If they can kill off Mary, they can kill off Spandam. Also, I would be sad, but they could also kill Pound. It would be heartbreaking, but I love the angst. I just like feeling the sadness. And it doesn't make sense for Pound to be fucking alive. I can dream. I can dream. If they... David and Goliath? Who the fuck was David and Goliath? It doesn't matter. If my brain doesn't remember them exactly, then not important for my friend to know. Galila, down Kashi, blah blah blah, Spandam, da da da, blah blah blah. Oh, this is before the Ike. Okay. I love One Piece, but I don't like rewatching the whole series because of the, you know, even as a diehard fan, I know that it has bad pacing. I know, so I don't rewatch everything. It lives in my heart, not my brain, is what I say. Gokuro contest is Try Hands, Baby Denden Mushi. Okay, so you already said that you didn't watch the live action, so it might be possible for Netflix to make it further than we think that they can. Because they moved two storylines at the same time. Number one, we already know where Kobe and Helmeppo have been all this time, and there were a lot more involved in the story of East Blue than original. And we already know about Garp being his grandpa. And they mentioned that Garp was already looking into Baroque works. So what I'm thinking, because they're already in production, and they've already said that they're working on season 2 and 3, so they don't lose time because, you know, the actors are actually aging. They're gonna make it to Arabasta. So what I'm thinking is, a lot of the things of in-between arcs, you know, the world building that we see and we love, they could do that at the same time so it doesn't seem like we're losing time. Right? At the same time of all of that, maybe we can get more scenes of Ace looking for Kurohige. We could get a little bit more behind the scenes of what's happening with Marine 4 before it actually happens. Yeah, stuff like that. They would just have to condense the story a lot more so that it makes sense and cut time. Live action one was good. It wasn't horrible. Oh, there it is. Outcry at Robin's Past, blah blah blah. Tragedy of O'Hara, So You Want to Live. Right, key. They have the whole thing with the key. I just want an image of a key. You better be a real PNG. Oh, damn. You should really be careful then. I could have spoiled you. Because I'm up to date on the manga. I haven't finished Wano in the anime. Okay. The key, that's why they have to fight everybody. They can't just go after Raven because of this key thing, and only one of them actually opens her cuffs. Perfect. Remember that. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. I also forced one of my cousins and her husband to watch the live action of One Piece with me on New Year's. And I thought that they were just humoring me. But just today, she sent me a text saying that she did finish it with her husband, and now they both love it. And then she started asking me questions like, oh, is Sanji still single? Is he gonna fall in love with Nojiko? And I'm like, what? It's like, okay, from her point of view is Sanji apparently was very lovey-dovey to Nojiko. It's like, no, that's not gonna happen. And also, please don't look up stuff about One Piece. You're gonna get super spoiled. It's like, oh, but I want to know what they look like in their original forms. Like, no, don't do it. And if you do it, write their name and then add pre-time skip. Or you're gonna be super spoiled. Even with pictures, don't look. Was it Usopp that got the key at the end? Probably. Made it to the Tower of Justice, which is down a secret corridor. Not exactly integral, but I'll just add an image of here just so that I can mention, like, oh, those three, they're just like running around in the background and somehow they find the only fucking secret tunnel that can take them over to where Robin is being taken. Never mind them. Moving on. He just shot it. You know what? It's because you keep saying Usopp, and it's like, Usopp, he would never do that. But it's not Usopp, it's Sniper King. It's Sogeking. Like, yeah, that is something that Sogeking would be able to do. Zoro begins intense battle with Kaku. He's already fighting Kaku. And Sogeki fails to retrieve the key from sleeping Javra. That is one of my favorite scenes in the Tower of Justice, of Sogeking trying to get close to Javra while he's sleeping. And he has that whole thing of like, I need to be quiet, I need to be stealthy. And then you start hearing his heart. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And he's like, no, heart, be quiet. No, heart, oh no. I love that bit. Nami barely escapes from Kumadori. Ah, okay, so Nami confronts Kumadori first, steals the key. Interesting. I have zero recollection of this. I would like to think that maybe it's not that important. I mean, she steals the key, so maybe it is. Atata, Nami. That is fine. Thank you for the company, though. And for putting up with my shitty internet for the night. I'll be here tomorrow. Have wonderful nightmares. Night night. Okay. Did I put Nami? Nami. Oh my gosh, my spelling. Jabra. Is it a PNG? No, it isn't. It's gonna look ugly? A bit. Oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna have to work really hard on memorizing the fights. It just is what it is. So Yabra loses a key to Nami. Does he mention Wano? Is he our first mention of Wano? At the very least, he's the first character that I remember being like very Japanese-like-ish with the whole kabuki thing. Alright, so we have him, fights with Nami. Then Sanji's opponent. Khalifa. Actually, I'm gonna make him bigger. Make you smaller. Ay, Nami. Well, you look so beautiful. Sanji. May I please have a full body? I wish we could have seen more of this fit. Him without the jacket, just a waistcoat. It was nice. They actually get close to hitting her? I mean... Huh. I think he was only just on the defensive, though. He wasn't actually trying to fight her. Alright, then I can go on and explain Komadori fights with Nami, she steals the key, he's too powerful for her, she runs away, bumps into Sanji and Khalifa fighting, but then notices that Sanji is kind of losing because he does not fight women, so they switch opponents. Well, they don't switch, I think. It might just be that Nami loses Komadori. Ah, Chopper ends up fighting Komadori. Okay. Okay, I think that's coming back to me. That might be the case then. Okay, okay. Ah, you're gonna let your sleep suffer? A word. Oh no, spotlight. Okay, spotlight. There. I got nervous. Spotlight or nervousness. Igual podrías estar usando Google Translate, yo no voy a saber. Atata. What was I doing? I lost my train of thought. No, C. Yes. Okay. No! It's fine. I don't know how to say spotlight either. Or nerves. I know how to say embarrassing. Hatsukashi. Because Natsukashi is nostalgia. And Hatsukashi is like embarrassing. If I look it up, spotlight. God damn it. Is that real? Is it only in katakana? Spotlight. What's nervous? Google Translate, please. I can't fucking read kanji without the furigana. Where's the... Say it! I can't... Ugh. Oh, there's no function to reading it out loud. Ugh. Ooh, you're writing down. Konnichiwa. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa... Sky desu. Oh, Sky... Oh. Namae wa? Sky desu. Dozo yoroshiku. Ii ne, ii ne. Hey. Very good. Alright. I know your name now. I can just be, yeah. こんばんは。はじめまして。僕の名前はヘラス。Oh, Scarlet. I think because of the double T's and the R. Scarletto. I think maybe if you look up how they say the name of Scarlett Johansson, however they say her name, that would be yours. And if it was Skaru? In Japanese, it would be so cute. Skaru. Kawaii desu ne. Well, a pleasure to be meeting you, Scarletto-san. I need a picture of Chappa. Fuck is this? This is not from the movie. I mean, this is from the movie, not from the series. This is the one. Ah! Kanji! Kanji nakanaka janai. Yomenai. Yomenai. Goddamn Google, what? You don't need to tell people that I look up Korean stuff all the time. Yeah, it might... it might not be translating exactly. Google has corrected it to mean this. Oh, that's a kanji for ore. God, I really... I used to know that kanji. It's one of the first 200 ones that you know, that you learn. Ugh. I'm really... I am a disgrace. You want to become close to Luffy? Bokumo. Bokumo. I lost my tab. This is the tab. Ooh, this is a good image. With this one, I can also explain to my friend all of Chopper's forms. Actually, I take that back. That is not all of Chopper's forms. It's only the Zoan forms, but it's not his Rumble forms. It doesn't matter. And then if we add animation, ah! The flamingo is here. Which means Brian is here. Ah, Goakata. Hey, Brian. That was foreboding. That scared me a tiny little bit. That would scare her off. If I just dropped the aishiteru, that would scare her off. It needs to, because, you know, Japanese, they're very subtle. And it's a lot between the lines. So it has to be a lot of ishoni this, ishoni that, dekake this, dekake that. And then sooner or later, drop a little ski, you know? It's slow burn. Drop the ski, then move to the daisuki. And then from the daisuki, just go with the ashiteru. I could even drop the corazon ashiteru. Ashiteru ze? Hi, Brian. Are you still sick? I told you your stupid plan for out sleeping your cold was not gonna work. Also, thank you. I'm being rated while I berate somebody. Hey, hack. You said you were sick yesterday. Were you lying to me? Hello, hack, and people that are here. Welcome. If you are a fan of One Piece, I would appreciate any help with remembering what happens in Ennies lobby, because I'm making a slideshow currently in Ennies lobby. And if you're not a fan of One Piece, you can stick around and find out why it's so amazing and cool. And by osmosis, become a fan. How are you dealing with the non-sick health thing? Is it about your derrière? Is it about your broken ass again? Oh. Nani sore.
Mira, a ver, Cactus, quédate
Nani
quieto un
sore.
momento. ¡Ah! Ni siquiera tú me sirves para algo.
Mata, chato, mata. Mátate. Dosta. Hey, come on! Become one part of the One Piece family. Ah, chest pain. Getting chest pain after not sleeping for more than 24 hours because of a cold. And colds are respiratory things, and they can also affect your heart. I wonder how it could happen. If only there was such a thing as resting while you have a cold so that you don't get side effects and it doesn't get worse. Mystery. The voices in the void have spoken. There are children here, Brian. Compose yourself. Be a responsible adult. And stop outsleeping your cold. Two and a half years? God damn. I have no words. I don't know. My Mexican parents would say to just rub some Vaporu on your chest. And drink some Sprite. That works for us. Damn, what's Vaporu in English? Vapor Rub? Vicks Vapor Rub? I think Vicks is the brand, right? You could also turn to witchcraft. Grab an egg, rub it all over your body, and then you break it. I don't know how it works, but I think if the yolk comes weird color, that means that you had something and now it's out of your body. Yay. And if it's not, then you just broke an egg. I don't know. It has a name, that shaman thing. Did I put animation on this? I did not. I also didn't put animation on these ones either. Perfecto. Right. Based on this picture, I'm gonna think that Frankie was fighting Fukuro and then stumbled. Nani? Ah. Shinsatsu. Shinsatsu desu ne. Isha oi. Irunda ne. The noun is correct. I think it would also need the verb of knitting it. Irimasu. The important thing is that you're trying. And don't give up. Makete is losing. Akirarimasu is giving up. Akiraranai. Yeah, akiraranai. Don't give up. We're both using Google Translate. Why is it so different? Is your Google Translate from, I don't know, Hokkaido and I'm on Okinawa? Are we using different dialects? That's funny. Oh look, they mentioned that thing about Zoro using Sogeking as a sword. Okay, so then I need a picture.
Si quieres toma un descanso. ¿Quieres agua? A mí me gusta el agua.
Nani? Oh, you want me to hydrate? I will hydrate. My glass of water is like kind of far away. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, you're saying something of mine. Anata no That's speaking. Oh man, those are basic kanjis. Why can't I remember anything? Oh, that was not the verb that I was thinking of. Your match. Anata no shiai. Ah. Like a fight? Or like lovey-dovey? It would not be Duolingo that would be disappointed in me, Brian. It would be my sensei, my actual sensei, where I did learn the basics of Japanese and not Duolingo. You do not learn Japanese with Duolingo. It's a horrible teacher. It's somebody that did take lessons, and I did learn the first. I mean, supposedly I did learn the first. What would it be? 8 verb structures. No. You're not allowed to hate yourself. That is my job. You are only allowed to love yourself. I've heard of Busu. A friend was, I think, using it. Have you used Duolingo to make a comparison? Is Busu better? Nani kore? You want to say that you are kind? Anna. It would be, I was gonna say yasashi. Yasashi is not what I wanted to say. Shi kore. Yasashi, I was correct! Yes! Why do I doubt my brain? Oh! I was! Yes! あなたの人は、優しいです。ですよ。Damn, maybe I should try that. And finally get rid of the green bird. My mental stability will go much better without the green bird. The only owl that I want in my life is a routlet. That is the only owl that I want in my life. Ah, I misspelled Javra. Just like that? Nah, it has to be JY. Not just J. Yes. Fine. Whatever. And then his wolf form. Is this taken from the Warriors series? I feel like that's the Warriors series. It's so funny how their hybrid form just looks like they're like kind of like superheroes from DC. Because their jaw is just so human. So it kind of looks like they're just wearing a cowl. Like a half animal mask. Ach. Is this the best that I can get from you, Google? Oof, those Justice League days and Unlimited Justice League, they had jaws for days. Those jaw lines, every single one could cut glass. See, that's why Duolingo is so... It is so weird on how it teaches. Honestly, I would only say that Duolingo is only a good source to remember and practice if you're having real classes. But it's not for like a standalone kind of thing. I'll have to try out Boosie later. I cleaned out my closet, so I finally found my old Japanese textbooks. So I should also brush up on my kanji and all of the stuff that I've forgotten over the years. And maybe one day I can go get my second certification. Duolingo has this thing where it's not the same throughout languages. At least from what I've seen of people using Duolingo to help them with English, Spanish, and French. A lot of Germanic or Romance languages, land-based languages. It's a really good tool. Not Japanese. I don't know if it's any good with any other Asian languages, but at least in Japanese, it's not a very good tool. Currently? Or like ever? I used to watch everything. Now I have to be more selective with my time. I'm also in a very dark pit in my life right now where I'm watching trash TV and I can't stop. It is very embarrassing. Very basic stuff. Jujutsu Kaisen, and then when it finished, I picked up the manga and I finished it. Now I kind of hate it. Same thing with Demon Slayer. Loved it, read the manga, finished it, kind of hate it now. Trying to watch Beastars even though I also hate it now. And now I'm trying to finish Dr. Stone because it's getting animated and I still love it. I'm 20 chapters away from finishing the manga and I still love it. So I'm hoping that they stick with the landing. I saw Dandaran. I'm not reading the manga until the second part comes out this year. And then I will pick up the manga. Chainsaw Man, I also want to read the manga, but the movie's coming out this year, so I'll do it after. I know what Hanako-kan is. I try to watch it. I think I saw the first 3-4 episodes. And I don't know. Hanako! Urusai desu yo ne. Yeah, Dr. Stone was the one that I was reading yesterday in the stream. I kept reading it. I ended the stream not long after you left, Brian, because the stream actually crashed and I couldn't be bothered reviving it. So I just ended it. I was crying. I was crying. And now I'm 20 chapters away. And I can see that there's gonna be a bittersweet ending. And I'm gonna cry again. I have high hopes. I have high hopes. Just like with Dandaran, I have high hopes too. So you're telling me that the manga is better? I'll pick up the manga. I didn't check that one out. I need to finish Blue Exorcist too. A memory just came to my head. I need to finish that too because the anime is also coming out this year and I haven't finished the manga. I need freaky in my life sometimes, you know? And Okarun just makes me happy too. That sweet, sweet boy. Wait, no, I didn't need a picture of this. I need a picture of Sogeking. That's a small budget. Granted, I remember the bare bones from that anime. I do remember it being very stylized and very, the colors were loud. Don't say the name! But yes, Okarun-kan. Let's show Jabra's full opponents. Zoro. Oh, finally a good picture. This looks like it's taken from the manga, so that's even better. Yeah. Ah, and it's PNG. Wait, Zoro doesn't fight him. It's Sanji that fights Jabra. I put Zanji. Hopefully I'll remember to do more, to add it to my list then. Since I'm also doing Pokemon Shiny Hunt streams at the beginning of each week, I'm using that time to read manga so that I may use that time to be productive and not just slowly becoming a vegetable. Who made Sanji emo? What is this? I think Banana told me that Google does have that function somewhere, but I looked for it and I could not find it. On past slides where I had that problem, all I was doing was that I was just copying them over to my art program so that I could just take away the background and then copy them back in the slides. So maybe I'll do that in my downtime later. Why is there no full body image? This looks like normal one. Ass. Ah. This is Water 7 though. Ugh, whatever. Fine. At least it's an image where we can say Diablo Flambe? His spinning fire kick attack. You keep on nagging. Eventually your manga will be the next one that I read. I'm close to finishing Dr. Stone on Mondays. So the next manga that I'm picking up is... Ah, fuck, I already promised it. Actually, I have my list here. This is why I make lists, or else I forget. Here it is. It was Dr. Stone. After Dr. Stone, I need to double back and see what the fuck is happening with Black Butler. And then after catching up with Black Butler is reading... Oh, I did say that I was gonna read Dandaran. Alright, never mind. Apparently I'm doing that. Dandaran. Chainsaw Man. Do I want to read Hell's Paradise? Nah. Oh, wait. I liked the first season, but there was still something there that was just not catching me completely. I'll wait for the second season, see if I still like it. What was the other one that I said? Blue Exorcist. Yes. I need to check that out. I'm behind on Bugo Stray Dogs, so I need to see where that has left off. Sekaiichi. Oh my god, Carnival? I have no idea how that has turned out. And Vanitas. Okay. And now because of you, I will add Hanako after Vanitas. Hanako... Gun... Toilet... Ghost. Okay. List updated. Blaziken. Sanji knows the Blaziken kick. No, what's Blaziken's attack move? It's not Blaziken kick. High jump kick? No, that's a fighting move, a regular fighting move. Flame kick? Blaze kick. There it is. Yo, you want to write a manga? Go for it! Yes! That means that you're also working on drawing? Or, you know, Dr. Stone has a writer and an artist. So you can just partner up with an artist if art doesn't work out for you. Death Note was also made by 2 people. Tokyo Revengers? I did not like the season. I just couldn't get behind the whole ridiculousness of the concept of Tokyo Revengers. And I already know how it ended as well, so I'm very happy that I didn't get into it because I would have been so upset. If I was a fan, I would have been so upset with the ending. I feel bad for the fans. Ooh, are you already posting your art on your account? Okay, I got my Blaziken, I got my... I'm blanking on the wolf Pokemon. Not the Doberman one, the woofy one. Puchiena. Mightyena. Jabra reminds me of Mightyena. I swear that I play Pokemon and not a fake fan. Ooh. Because Hoenn is the best. And then Alola, but that's only me because I know that everybody hates Alola and I'm the only fan. Doesn't matter, I will die with that chip. Anyway. How can I... ちょっと待って。 You are posting your art and you are practicing. Yes. Be determined. Do not give up. Think of Wapo. If Wapo can be a bad king, get dethroned, get kicked, and still somehow make a toy empire and find himself back in reverie, then you can make a manga. You can be better than Wapo. No, no, no. That is not true. Nani the fuck? Ah, chingado. Wait. I had like a line and everything, and now the line doesn't work because now this doesn't work. What? Why is that not working? Wait, chotom. Ugh, let me grab my tablet. That's not what I want. I'm trying to do something. I don't know how to use stuff. Okay, wait. I'm trying to do something. No! Ah, my audio. No. Yes. Success. What? Okay. I see. What if I... Maldita sea, no quiere funcionar esta cosa y no sé cómo hacerlo. A ver, Alright. PC not... where's my phone? I will use every single device that I have in this room. I will use my Switch if I have to. A ver. Okay, what account do I have in this? Who this? Okay. Yes. Haha! Finally. Okay, I did my thing. It's not worth mentioning it anymore. YouTube can be so dumb. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, because you said that you had the same subs as me and I wanted to be cool. Like, no, we don't. You have one more than me. And like sub. But apparently I can't subscribe with this account. I have another account on my phone. So ugh. Stupid YouTube. It don't make no sense. Thank you, Brian. Even though you don't know what I did, I just want you to know. It was, you know, it was an obstacle that I have surpassed, and I'm quite happy with myself. Ah, that's fantastic. You keep on drawing. You won't get any context from YouTube either. I was trying to be cool and it wasn't working out, okay? It's coming out as cringe. Just ignore me. Let's move on. Let's move on. Please, let's move on. Change of topic. The weather is fantastic. You have figured nothing, liar. Satsuki. Just because you're using your flamingo powers. Ay, ay, ay. These flamingos thinking they can do anything and figure out everything. It's not. That's not the case. Aren't you having a health problem right now? Shouldn't you be focusing on that? Have you taken your pulse? Maybe your heart has stopped and you haven't even noticed.
What the fuck? Where is he?
That scared me. I have 2 alert thingies on my... Why do I have 2 alert thingies? Thank you for the follow. Why do I have 2 alert thingies? Thank you for the follow, Speed. I hope you're a One Piece fan. Or will be a One Piece fan. Welcome. Where is... I don't know where it is. I can't be bothered. I'll fix it later. Don't call me out. Don't call me... It's pretty easy to call me Scarletto-san. Focus on your drawing. Your manga would not draw itself. It's not as high anymore. See? Imagine if you were feeling that and we were reading Dr. Stone like yesterday. Every time that we would see one of those shots, your pulse would just be skyrocketing. You would just die. Just because Dr. Stone. Boichi would kill you. Is that a PNG? I think this is a fake PNG though. It's a real PNG! Woo! Alright, now the giraffe. I'm gonna have to talk to David and for him to explain to me how to... Because I made David a manager on YouTube. But for some reason, I'm also the manager of my own channel. And I don't know... How am I the manager of my own channel? I should be the owner. but it supersedes. It's weird. I have no idea what... I don't know. I did a thing, and I don't know how to undo the thing. But David will help me out. I believe in David. Also, he's a prisoner, so he kind of has to. He has no choice. I'll copy Sogeking, because technically Sogeking fights Kaku and Javra first. And then Zoro shows up, and then Sanji shows up. Ah! Okay. Okay. I'm running. I have 3 devices in my power. So then, thank you for the heads up. Congratulations! You have unlocked a new identity. Was that a character? Oh, I just remembered. Lore. I can't forget Lore. We meet Javra, and he's the first one that tells us the reason why people don't eat 2 devil fruits, because common people believe that you will die. Yes. I mean, no, that's wrong. The legend is that there's devil inside and they fight, and then that's why you die. But yes, if you eat 2, you explode. But there's no actual reason yet on to why that happens. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'll go with that. And then there was another lore bit here. What was it? I think that's it. How do I demonstrate a buster call? With a Denden Mushi? A golden Denden Mushi? You go boo boom. Poor little side table. What shows up if I just put Buster Call? For starters, I need to write call correctly. I feel like if we have only ever seen this Dandan Mushi this one time, I don't remember them pulling out this Dandan in Sabaudi Archipelago, because we've seen it there. Technically, also it was a Buster Call when it was in Egghead, but that was made directly from CP9, so I guess it doesn't count. You don't know what happens when you eat Krabby Patties. I'll just put this. Because I think already in the slideshow, I already went through what the Buster Call is because of Robin's backstory. So we should already know what it is. And then it's just like the dun 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 that Spandam is going to invoke another Buster Call. Robin gets flashbacks, Vietnam, PTSD. I guess if you're CP0, any Dandanmushi can just invoke a Buster Call, right? You would just grab it and be like, I need a Buster Call ASAP. You wouldn't need a golden one. And you know, it's Spandam. For all we know, maybe this Dandanmushi is just something that he ordered custom made because it makes him feel important. Also. But we do see one of Vegapunk's inventions. The perra. I don't know if I'm live. I could be talking to the void. Ass. Oh, so I just died on Twitch? Huh. Normally it's YouTube that dies, and not the other way around. Interesting. OBS stop. And also OBS died, so it's like, it's the connecting thing between the two. So that's even weirder that I'm still alive on YouTube. Okay, it looks like I'm alive on Twitch now. Am I alive on YouTube? Blink twice if you can hear me. Blink, blink. Okay, perfect. 2 blinks. Try refreshing. Alright, Brian, I know you're still like not 100% on One Piece, but just so you know, the image on the right, you might think it's an elephant, but it's not an elephant. It's a sword that ate the elephant fruit. How was this possible? I had no idea. But Vegapunk was able to do it. That's all we know. Ah, see? Sometimes it's the simplest of solutions that can fix our biggest problems. Like refreshing. Before the stupid elephant, I'm trying to remember if there was another instance of Vegapunk being mentioned before this. During Ton's flashback? No. Ooh, what snack are we getting? What snack are you getting me? Get me a snack! You never bring me snacks. Pepsi doesn't count. And if you're getting chicken nuggets, again, I don't want any nuggets. Do you have Nutella? Alright, I can settle for a PB&J. I like PB&J. With a glass of milk. Yeah, but NJ doesn't have the same kind of feel as a PB&J, you know? Maybe we can add a third letter so that it makes sense. An NT and J. New J. New J. A New J sandwich? I would like a New J sandwich. Diable Jambe. That's the name of the blaze cake. I would say that I also don't understand the complete obsession that people went with it. But I do like it. I do enjoy it. If I had to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from Monday to Friday, I would use Nutella once or twice. Just because it's good, but it's very, very sweet. And I'm guessing it's probably not very good for my health. Most good things are not good for my health. Ah, for your manga. Oh no, the spotlight. Hanako. Haruhi. Wait, female or male? Or neither? Girl? Haruhi? Sakura? Let's go for the most basic names. Chihiro. Sanako. Yamanaka. Yuki. Actually, Yuki is more of a boy's name. Wait, you got Shinomiya? Wait. Let me see if I remember. You got Shinomiya plushie! Corpy, that's amazing! Omedeto. I don't remember who Ayasaka is. Ayasaka. She's very normal looking, isn't she? Oh, well. Omedeto, all the same. Hina, short for Hinata. Ah, Naruto inspired? Yay! Plate of milk! Arigato. See you in a bit. Then why did you write Shinomiya? I assumed because you wrote them after. Fuwakoko. Yes. VTuber. Okay, well... Ah, your girls. I don't recognize them from their content, but I do recognize them from stuff that you showed me and you put on the Discord. Aw, you got them? I bet the plushies look adorable, especially as a set. It doesn't matter if it's a basic name. As long as the character is interesting and likable, it's fine. Oh, but I think most of the time, even if they have a basic name, they should have a really good last name. Like Oran High School Host Club, the main girl is Haruhi. That's very basic for a girl. But then you have this, the prince. Like, they all have very basic names. It's their family names that are the kicker. You have an egghead Luffy. Oh my god, I love all the egghead outfits. I want them all. But the last figure that I got was, I got a Yamato one. I love my Yamato figurine. Ah! So that I'm guessing you mean that in the best way possible. Not the biggest fan of Yuji, but I can see the appeal. I did like him until I met Yuta. I'm a bigger fan of Yuta. But Yuji is good. He's a good boy. So you're making a good girl. I lost myself in this. Better between Zoro and reaches on. Meanwhile, Frankie Van reaches power. Oh, Ashura. Yes. That's what I was forgetting. To show Ashura. That's a good enough image, I think. I'll put it here, smack dab in the middle. Animation, and that's it. And then we have the last battle. No, not the Aegis one. The CP9. Yes. well, I got the... I got the hybrid part. Oh, that's horrible resolution. No. But actually, I've already showed a picture of what Lucci looks like beforehand. We don't need to see him again like that. So maybe just Lucci hybrid form. And maybe I can get a better one. Oh, that's interesting. This one is him and Egghead. And then we compare it to the one in CP9. Number one thing that I'm noticing is he got fluffier. Like his neck peck fur that he has. It looks much fluffier and Egghead than in CP9. Number two, my boy skipped a lot more leg day. There's a lot more legs going on in Ennies lobby than in Egghead. It might just be because he looks like a Dorito. maybe because he got so much buffer. His legs look shorter and thinner. How is he supposed to boast and brag to Luffy like, oh, I'm so much faster than you because I'm a cheetah? And then... Bro, how? Your legs can barely carry you. Yeah, he skipped leg day. For 2 years, he skipped leg day. No wonder anybody can be faster than you. Your legs probably can barely stand your weight. That's probably why he also has to separate his legs so much. Just so he doesn't tumble over. Just to keep his balance. Oh, wait. Ah, interesting. Wait, this is his base form. What? This fool loses weight when he goes into his awakening form? He looks normal when he does his awakening form. He goes from being normal to a Dorito to a twink. A furry twink. What a transformation, Lucci. Wow. Wow. I'm processing. Okay, I'm done processing. Interesting. Well, I only need this. It's still shitty resolution, but whatever. Moving on. We see Rablucci's hybrid form. He uses this. He can use them. The marine secret techniques, which are there 3? No, 6. Ah, shit. It's hardening the body. It's the shogun with using your fingers and flicking air like bullets. That's 2. Kicking the air so you can walk, so you can technically fly, kind of. Is that the same as just moving fast? And then there's kicking the air. There's a sixth one, I don't remember. Whatever, he uses the secret techniques. Hina Takahashi. So. Well, it would be Hinata, no? Because Hina's just the nickname. Okay. Takahashi Hina. Revolution made me lose so much time just thinking about him and his weird transformation over the years. Wait, I have already shown second gear because of the Blue Note fight. So it would just be rehashing that Luffy uses second gear with Lucci. And he also reveals third gear. It's so nostalgic, brings me back. Such a hype moment when he uses it for the first time. Hey, Luffy would be a fan of Top Gear, okay? He would absolutely love to go with Jeremy's plans. And then he would just go off the rails with Richard. Maybe not so much with James. But he would have a blast with Richard and Jeremy. Also, 2% milk. You know that I'm lactose intolerant. If I had my camera on, you guys would also kind of laugh that throughout the stream, without me noticing, my dog has been slowly but surely stealthily moving closer and closer to my pillow. I'm still gonna move you when I go to sleep. Fine, I'll drink the milk. This is a good picture to show the consequences of Gear third. I think Gear second is the only one that doesn't have consequences, right? Gear third makes Luffy small. Gear fourth incapacitates him, makes him immobile for 10 minutes. And Gear 5 makes him old. That is my face. The audacity. Oh, Brian, you know what's new by being in the YouTube side of the chat? By being one of the voices? You can use GIFs in the chat. That is a rumor that I have heard. I don't know if it's true, but I believe it is. Just so you know. Oh, I can add you as moderator here too. Would you like more responsibility so that I may raise your... We can use GIFs in Twitch? The fuck? I never know anything. It's fine. I'm like 600 and something years old. I don't need to learn new stuff. I'm ancient. I'm a mummy. I'm a fossil. See? Scarlet's an eagle. I'm a fossil. Brian is a flamingo. Oh shit, I'm surrounded by birds. That's not good. There. You have responsibilities now at 2 places. At the museum and at the void. Omedeto. Thank you, Scarlet. Go and have some sleep. You need to rest. It was Wednesday, my dude. Now it's Thursday. Holy shit, it's Thursday. What? How long have I been here? Oh my god, it's only been 2 hours. I need to do more progress. This is... No, I'm still in Ennies Lovey. How? How am I still in Ennies Lovey? No. Luffy, Lucci, they fight. Crazy. Obviously wins. Tension. Stuff. How do I show off that part? Straw Hat's being cornered. Ha ha. No. Puzzle time? What do you mean puzzle time? Yes. Alright, that's not working. What am I gonna do with this? Okay, wait. I have a solution. Yes! This image. This is just gonna have to be a lot of explaining about how after Luffy defeats Lucci, most of the Straw Hats had already made it to the bridge where Robin was being taken. Her cuffs have already been taken off, but they're all like very battered, very tired already after the big fights, but because of the Buster Call and because they are very close to Marijoa, Impel Down, and Marineford, there's a lot of ships already surrounding them with Vice Admirals, which are quite strong. Especially at the level where the Straw Hats are. They're they're very, very cornered, high tension situation. And after the fight with Luffy can't stand up anymore. He's too tired. Chopper is also out of commission. Everybody else is tired and haggard. Their allies are also like barely hanging on. And then we get Mary! Because the spirit of Mary brought Mary to us. The last voyage. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you're just like Luffy. You're just immobile. But at least you're having a nice PB&J with milk. And that warms up the heart and the stomach. And that's how Ennies Lobby ends, technically. After that, we have the very sad farewell to Mary when they completely make it outside of the area where they can be chased down. Mary just starts breaking down. Luckily, there were some people from Water 7 that were close by. They were waiting for them so they can meet them back just in case they needed help. And they did. So they picked them up. And it's like, well, what do you want to do with Mary? He's like, let's give her a Viking funeral. And started burning her up. And it's so sad. And they play this... On the anime, they play this really, really sad music. It's fantastic. I love that song. It makes me tear up every time I hear it. And they start putting like a montage of the best moments with Mary, traveling on her and stuff.
I don't want to go.
It is exactly like that. It's exactly like that, Brian. Because it's burning, right? Like it kind of looks like snow, but it's ashes. And then they start to hear Mary's voice being like, I'm sorry that I couldn't take you further. I wish that I could keep traveling with you. And Luffy's like, no, we're sorry. We didn't take good care of you. Thank God I don't have my webcam on right now. I'm not remembering that scene from the doctor. I could do so much more. No. The 4 knocks. I miss Mary. Ah. That's great. Aw. The only time I've been able to watch the Doctor on the big screen is when it was the movie for the 50th anniversary. That was so hype. That was amazing. Also, next One Piece, not this week, next week, on the next One Piece, on the next week, during the One Piece streams, yes, good sentence structure, yes, next week's One Piece streams, I will actually have a special guest with me. David already knows who it is, but hopefully the guests will make it here in one piece. That was not a pun. Yeah, the one with the war doctor. John Hurt? I think that's the actor's name. No, silly. Of course it's not gonna be you. I know it sounded like a pun, but I didn't mean it to be. I'm just hoping that there are not damages and that we can enjoy having the special guest here with us in perfect condition. There, I rephrased it. If I can touch it, does it mean that it's two-dimensional? Maybe. Also, the place where it said that it was coming from is not the place where it's being sent from. Because I bought it in California, but then I got a message that your guest is being shipped from Dallas, Texas. And it's like, what? I thought you guys were a local business. The fuck? Now it turns out you're based in Dallas? So I'm a little bit worried about that. I was specifically looking for a local place, so less distance to me. Oh shit, I forgot about this. I guess I'll put it here. We meet our first mermaid in the show. Kokoro. The boys were not nice about it because Kokoro is not exactly attractive. She's like 60 years old. Of course she's not going to be an attractive mermaid. Yes, the goal was met. I was just procrastinating on the actual getting shit done. But yay! Yay for us. You're gonna see it on the stream. I mean, I will take photos just for references and how it looks and stuff. I have already been dropping hints to my family. It's like, what would you do if there? I mean, what do you think would be like a very good place to like put somebody around? You know, in the house. Such a YouTuber thumbnail. Is that what you want from me? I don't have good faces. Unless it's this form. You will see that I'm not that short, okay? You will see. It will finally shut you up with that. Ah, the glow up. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's fine that you're just wrong. God damn you fucking giants. Your reality is skewed. I mean, that's actually pretty normal. If it's out of the norm, obviously you're gonna notice. If it's within the norm, it's like, By the way, just so you know, this old dude, this is Monkey D. Garp, Luffy's grandpa, who is a Marine. I love this episode. I like rewatching it. I liked the reveal that after 200 and something episodes, we see more of Luffy's family. Because we've only met his older brother Ace, and now we meet his grandfather, who happens to be a vice admiral in the Marines. And he's also called the hero of the Marines because he's famous for having been the one to capture the Pirate King and taking him to his execution. And he took under his wing Covey, Helmeppo, one of the first characters we ever meet in the story. And they had a glow up. Especially my boy Covey. He looks so much better. Helmeppo, well, thank God he doesn't look as stupid, but he's still kind of stupid looking. You also get the reveal who Luffy's dad is, which is Monkey D. Dragon. And he is the most wanted criminal in the world. He's not a pirate, he's not a Marine. He is the founder and leader of the Revolutionary Army. Apparently, Luffy has never met the dude. He didn't even know he had a dad. He just thought he had his brother and Garp. He does not have a blood sister, but there's a character that he considers close enough that they could have been a sister to him. But no, he only has 2 brothers. We still don't know who his mom is. He was conceived by the holy meat spirit because he just loves meat. And besides those reveals, normally in the show, you have like the pirate crews, and the bounties are normally only for the captains because they're the leaders, right? So it's like, oh, they're the leaders, they're the ones that take action, make the decisions, do the orders, and generally the captains are the strongest in a crew. At max, maybe they'll have 1 or 2 other members within the same crew having bounties. But that's supposed to be like a rare thing. In this one, it gets revealed that every single Straw Hat gets a bounty. And they get to have the moniker of being the pirate crew that is worth 500 million. 500 million altogether. And that's like, whoa, that's amazing. Actually, it's kind of funny. I mean, if I let's see, if I make it bigger just so that we can go one by one, starting from the top on the left, we have Chopper. Chopper gets upset because they call him the pet. The fucking Marines don't know that he's the doctor, so they just assume that he's just like the pirate crew's pet, and he's only worth 10 betties. My bro is only worth 10 cents. He gets so upset and insulted, like, no, why am I only 10? Nami's is funny because she just posed for the picture. She saw the photographer and it's like, oh, so what is this picture for? Well, she actually got lied to. The photographer said that it was for a magazine. When she sees the bounty, it's like, what? I thought it was for a magazine, not a bounty. Zoro's poster looks badass. It's amazing. Luffy's poster is still the same. Pretty cool. Robin is also has a good poster. It kind of gets updated. She used to have another poster, but it was her as a child. This picture doesn't have Frankie's poster, but he's added there as well. Usopp gets saved because they think that Sogeking, his stupid superhero persona, is part of the Straw Hats, and so they don't have his thing. It comes relevant in the story that in the future, when they're trying to catch the Straw Hats, Usopp can kind of mingle with crowds and get away with stuff because they don't know that he's part of the Straw Hats. It's like, oh, we're looking for Sogeking. Oh, I'm Usopp. It's like, oh, okay, move along, citizen. And then Sanji's. Look at Sanji's. It's so ugly. He was so sad for that. And the reason why it's so ugly, and it is a drawing, it's not a picture. They show a little scene of the marine photographer. He forgot to take off the lens cap, so he couldn't take a picture of Sanji. So it's like, we'll just draw it. And it's a great joke. And wouldn't you know it, that fucking poster will have so much relevance to the plot later on. Like twice, not even once, twice it becomes super relevant to the story. It's crazy how at the first time I saw it, I would never have thought that shit was important. Like, yeah, it's just a gag. Poor Sanji. But no. Crazy. Very cray. Yeah, Sanji is the hentai one. Ooh, and we also, well, you know, Mary dies, the boat. So that means we get a new boat. Yeah. We get the 1000 Sunny. And the 1000 Sunny is so fucking cool. It is fantastic. Number one, it's huge. The picture doesn't do it justice, but comparing it also to Mary, which was such a tiny little caravel boat, the 1000 Sunny is ginormous compared to that. It has actual rooms. The kitchen is amazing. Frankie gave it 2 cannons, one in the front where the lion head is. It opens up the mouth and it shoots like a big ass cannon laser thing. And then at the very back, you notice that circular thing. It's called Coupe de Burst. So they just fill it up with cola. And then it can shoot off. And the way that he designed the Sunny Go, like it's kind of compact and very circular in the base, so that it's able to be shot off into the sky and glide for a little bit so they can use it to escape if they're surrounded. I mean, they were never crammed with Nami and Robin in the other ship either. They have binary gender-based quarters. The men's quarters and the women's quarters. But let me show you oh my god, is there a tour of it? Because it would be amazing. You see the crow's nest? It's a gym. Do you have a gym? Like, this place has amenities. That room at the back that's kind of elevated, that's a studio / library. It's really pretty. It looks very relaxing. The kitchen is also amazing. They even have an aquarium / bar area. It's also for practical reasons. The aquarium is also so they can just every fish that they catch in the middle of the ocean, so they can store it there and it'll always be fresh. And they don't have to waste that much money on food. So that one's practical. The whole middle part at the deck is grass. And they have a swing. They have trees and they have a swing. Like, oh my gosh. Then the whole bottom parts, a lot of it is like workshop for Usopp so that he can work on his weapons. For Frankie so that he can keep working on other weaponry stuff. And there's also a really good infirmary for Chopper. He's one of the few that gets his own room because he just sleeps in the infirmary. And you see where it says like number 1? Frankie made the dock system. Yeah, so like in the very middle of it, he made 6 chambers. And each one... Well, it's 4 chambers that has like little machines that they can use to travel around. 2 of them, if you notice, there's like these black things. They're, what are they called? Like paddle wheels? Kind of like ferry boats. So like if they're ever stuck in a place where there's no currents or there's no wind, they can use those paddles to move the boat. And you can see one of the docks has a tiny little ship that can fit like 4 people. And it's called the Mini Mary. He made it just for them as a tribute to the Going Mary. There's one for scooters. There's one for a submarine. And there's one that's like empty. He only opens it up and it's supposed to let out like this little pool thing so they can relax and like play in the ocean. It's amazing. It's a kids come true ship. I love it. I love the Thousand Sunny. And sorete. And. At this point, because they have been partying, they've been celebrating, they've been laying low, they've been waiting for their new ship to be built. There is a little bit of lore. So recently in one, I think it was either the last or second to last chapter that just came out for One Piece, there was this whole thing, this line where it's like, oh, we have a lot of atom trees. And for a moment I was confused, because right now there's a theory about the importance of an Adam and an Eve tree. Frankie used part of the money that he stole from Luffy to go and buy wood from Adam tree, because that's supposed to be like the strongest wood in all the world. But it kind of almost made it seem like there was only one Adam tree in the whole world. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the tree in Ohara was also an Adam tree. Yeah, and also the Zoe one. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Yeah, because I was watching a stream from Roger's base, also looking at it, and but yeah, there's more than one Adam tree. I think it's a lot of Adam trees and only one Eve tree. Because the Eve tree, I think the prevailing theory is that it's the one where devil fruits actually came from, before they got like spread all over the world. But yeah, so Frankie used the money, got the wood, made the Sunny, so it's a lot more durable than normal ships. And he made that, and he didn't want to say goodbye to Luffy and the rest. Because if he went to say goodbye, he knows that Luffy wants to ask him to join. If he's like, no, I can't just leave my family, they still need me. But it's like, no. All of his friends try to help him to go to the Straw Hats to be like, bro, you need to leave. Mainly for 2 things. Number 1, it's your dream to be the shipwright of a ship that can go around the world. So you need to do that. You need to travel with them. And number 2, you are a wanted criminal now, and if you don't go with them, we will not be able to protect you if the Marines come over here and try to capture you. You are fucked. So you kind of need to go with them. Or at the very least, leave. You can't stay. Which is a better argument. Now, Robin helps in recruiting Frankie. In the funniest way possible. I like Luffy's line here. It says Luffy's like screaming at Robin, like, "Hey, Robin! I'd want him to still be a man when he joins us." So Frankie's friends, the way that they lured him to the ship is that they stole his Speedo. And we're like, if you want your Speedo back, you have to chase us. And so Frankie just buck naked starts running throughout the whole city after them. And then when he gets there, Robin activates her powers, sprouts 2 arms on his thighs, and starts squeezing his balls. No, not his dick, because there's these 2 side characters. They're like monologuing, commentating on the whole thing, and they're like, "Oh no, she's squeezing them like grapes." And then they keep adding more and more. It's like, "No, she's squeezing them like oranges." And the fact that they keep using circular fruits, it leaves me to believe that she's only grabbing his balls. So she's like, "I'll let go if you join us." And thus, people started shipping Robin and Frankie together. I approve of this ship. I like Frankie and Robin being together. Not just because of this, though. Not just because she grabbed them by the cock and balls. Well, sadly, that is how it played out. He ends up joining the crew, obviously. And then they get their ship. They start sailing off. But Garp already found them and was checking up on Luffy. But he wasn't planning on capturing him because he's like, "Oh, he's my grandson and I still love him and whatnot." But then his superiors find out, like, "Oh, Garp, where are you?" Like, "Oh, I'm here in Water 7. Okay. What are you doing there?" "I just visited my grandson." "Okay. Have you seen pirates that are called the Straw Hats?" Like, "Oh yeah. That's my grandson's crew." "Garp, what the fuck? Go and capture them." It's like, do I have to? He's my family." He's like, "Yes, you have to." So he kind of goes and tries to capture them, but kind of like half-heartedly. He doesn't really put his all to it. And not even just using 20% of his power, it was a little bit daunting. Like, the man just casually throws large-ass cannonballs with his hands like baseballs. And Garp doesn't have any powers too. Like, I mean, he doesn't have a devil fruit ability. He just has like supreme... He's like One Punch Man. He just trained. The bro is buff. And they're leaving, but there is one person that is not on the ship. That is Usopp. This seems like a good one. Yeah, so they're like leaving and stuff. Before they left though, everybody was like super excited because they find it at this point Chopper and Luffy were still they still believed that Sogeking was not Usopp, but they finally told him, like, hey, so Usopp was actually Sogeking. So that means that Usopp was with us the whole time. We're still friends. And it's like, oh, fantastic. Let's go over and tell him that we're leaving so he can come with us. But Zoro stops and is like, nah. We had a falling out. He challenged you as the captain. He challenged you to a fight. He lost, officially left the crew, and said that he didn't want to come back. If you guys want him to come back just like that, then I'm walking out. This is Zoro. Zoro talking. It's like, we can't be willy-nilly with people throwing tantrums like that. Like it or not, this idiot Luffy, he's our captain. He told us to leave the Mary. We had to follow. He did not. The only way that I can accept for Usopp to be back with us is if the first thing that he says is, I'm sorry, an apology. He needs to apologize. No redirecting, no gaslighting, none of his little shenanigans. He needs to be upfront, take accountability, and apologize. And everybody agrees. So there's this whole scene where they're going off and shit, and Usopp is screaming like, guys, I'm here. Hey, don't leave without me. Do you guys remember, like, he starts like shouting things that relates to each one of them, and they can't hear him, but they pretend that they can. It's like, nope, I can't hear anything. So it's until he's at the very edge, he drops on his knees like, Gomen Nasai, I'm sorry, I was a fool, I'm sorry. And then Luffy stretches his hand. It's like, oh, you fucking idiot. You took so long. I was worried. And they're back together. It's like, yay, friends forever. After that, I think Usopp got a little bit better with... Because there was a little bit of an underlying struggle where Usopp still kind of saw himself as equal level in the hierarchy thing when it came to Luffy. Because even Nami is in charge of their budgeting. She's in charge of what they do when it comes to safety. Most of their big plans. She's the go-to character because she's smart. But even her... If Luffy says, we're still doing this, she will just make it happen and move around Luffy, but she will follow him. Even she has better understanding. Like, yeah, Luffy's the captain. And that's the way it is. Usopp was very rebellious. After this, it got a lot better. So it kind of needed to happen for his character growth. And that's the end of Wata 7. All I need to do now is check SBSs and cover stories. For SBSs, it would have to be from chapter 33 to chapter 441. Ah. That's over 100 chapters. Well, that's not more important. Actually, it's the volumes that are important. Volume 32 to volume 46. 14 volumes. Okay. Kind of a lot, but doable. Cover stories, I don't think there's a lot. We do see just Iceberg is working on making Water 7 into a huge ass boat city. Nah, I think the only relevant one is Rob Lucci and his teammates, crew, whatever, running away from the government because they were part of the Secret Service. They failed, so now the government was trying to kill them off because of their failure. They run away. They kind of help an old lady, but then betray her, and then get back in the good graces of the world government. And somehow it's enough for them to not only be accepted back into the Secret Service, but fucking promoted. Because it's Cypher Pol, CP. And if I remember correctly, it goes from 1 to 9. 1 being the weakest. And it's just like administration. It goes from administration to espionage to... The higher it goes, the stronger the group is supposed to be. And they were CP9. They were supposed to be like the best of the assassins. But motherfucker, they got promoted into CP Aegis, the division of CP0, which means that they directly only report to the Gorosei, to the 5 elders, which is like, it's like being the Secret Service of the president. Basically, that's what they did. That's exactly what they did. If I look up their cover story, they do help an old lady and then fucking backstab her and destroy her whole village. Because I don't remember what they did. Probably something stupid that the world government... Because the world government just hates any type of behavior out of the line. It's ridiculous how they got back into power. And an even higher place, too. Well, we made it to we made it to all of the saga in 115 slides. This slide is going to be for SBSs, and then this one is going to be for the cover story. So 117 slides. For the first 4 sagas of the story. We're still pre-time skip. Thankfully, Thriller Bark is so short. It's just 1 arc. The Summit War is so long. Is this a Bounty arc, the Amazon arc, the Impel Down arc, the Marineford, and then the post-war? But it's my favorite saga, so I'm hoping that my brain will help me a lot with that. CCC. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off at that. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'll be back probably earlier. Not sure. Because I need to go do like adult things, and then a plumber is coming, and I think they're gonna wake me up for that. So, ugh. It's gonna be a whole thing. We still need to finish that game. I have not finished it, and I'm not abandoning it. I will complete the skill tree, no matter how long it takes. Alright, so have wonderful nightmares. I'll see you guys technically later in the day. Oh. Bye bye, bee.